Good morning, my lovely students. In this session, we are going to study Lesson 11, Breathing Air Everywhere. To survive, air is necessary and important. Where do we find air? In this lesson, we are going to recognize where do we find air. We have here 4 figures. By using figures 1 and 2, we are going to describe the state of the balloons, if it's inflated with air or deflated from air. We can say that the balloon in figure 1 is deflated from air, while that in figure 2 is inflated with air. And if we notice, we can say that the balloon that's inflated with air, its size is bigger, becomes bigger. Okay, so we can say that the balloon will become bigger when it's full with air. Okay, it will become bigger and not smaller. By using figures 3 and 4, we are going to indicate how the waves and sand move. If we look at these figures, we can see that the waves and the sand are moving. How do they move? Of course, the wind helped them to move, which is air. يعني الريح والair هو اللي بيساعدهم إنهم يحركوا. So we can conclude that air is found everywhere, بكل مكان. Okay? Now we are going to study how do humans breathe. I want you to observe this figure carefully. This figure shows breathing. Here we have the trachea and here we have the lungs. Okay? First, I want you to place your hand on your nose openings and breathe. Please place your hand, your finger you can, on your nose openings and breathe. Okay, by breathing, we can notice that air enters our body from the nose and it leaves our body from the mouth. Okay, so usually we breathe from our nose. Air enters our body from the nose. Okay, trachea. What's the role of the trachea? Trachea هي بتشتغل مثل التاكسي. التاكسي اللي بيوصل الاير على lungs. Okay, so from the nose, then trachea, and finally it reaches the lungs. Okay, now I want you to put your hand on your chest and breathe. When the air enters your body, you will notice that your chest raises up. Okay, so breathe again. Your chest will raise up. Okay, and the lungs will inflate. Inflate يعني بينفخوا لأنه بيتعبوا بالair. Okay, while when you breathe out يعني لما بدنا نطلع نحن الكربون دايوكسيد لبرا جسمنا. Repeat again the breathing. Breathe in, then breathe out. When you breathe out, you will notice that your lungs will deflate. راح ينفسوا من الair, يطلع الكربون دايوكسيد, and your chest lower downwards. Okay, so we can say that air enters our body from the nose and it goes to the lungs. لوين بيوصل الاير to the lungs of course. through what؟ يعني من خلال شو؟ مين التاكسي اللي راح يوصل الاير على اللونجز؟ هو التراكيا. Okay, so we can say that when we breathe in, the lungs inflate and the chest صدر raises up. Okay, راح يعلى. When we breathe out, lungs deflate and the chest moves down. Okay.